sometimes everything is about how you frame it. It's all about how you frame things. So yesterday, wicked big snowstorm. I mean, just massive, lots of snow to move, and there was three different driveways to do. There was my driveway, there was the neighbor's driveway, there was our other house's driveway, and it was just, I mean, it was a ton of snow to remove. So what I did yesterday to reframe it from really, instead of looking at this as a chore and as a task and as a mission, I just said to it, you know what? This is what's going to be my workout for tonight. This is going to be my training for the day. My physical training is all going to be around this right here, shoveling this snow, moving this snow and stuff. And so as I was working on that, I made it through yesterday. But that's the great thing about having this Aura ring, is that this Aura ring allows you to monitor what's happening with your body. So last night, even though I doubled down on protein, doubled down on magnesium, I was sitting there and looking at the ring this morning. My readiness score was like really, really low. Okay. My score was really, really low. And then I said, okay, well, I got to pay attention to this today. I got to pay attention to what is this whole, what did this do to my body? Does my body need to rest up? And then I had the chance to go over and check out my mom's bungalow over there in Midway. And my wife and I went driving by. All of a sudden, we look at it, and I look at the front. The front doesn't look like a lot, but I look in the back and I see this huge piles of snow. So I was like, you know what? I better go back there. Let me go check this. Let me go check this out. Let me make sure of what is going on with this. What's going on with this snow back there, right? Like what is gonna possibly could happen for this snow. So I look at it and it's high. I mean, it's 3.5, close to 4 foot high, and it had this big drifts that came up onto the whole, onto the bungalow. So I'm like, this isn't gonna be good. The thing about the snow is like, it doesn't just melt down. Like sometimes it melts, freezes, and then the water pushes in or pushes up on something. So I reached out and told my mom, like, hey, someone's got to go down there and get this snow off. And then my mom's like, oh, okay, her and my aunt were going to drive down here. And I'm like, you can't drive down here. The roads they're horrible here. So now how do I reframe things again? So I turned around and said, hey, let me see if Caitlin, my daughter, will go there with me, and let me see if she will go over there with me and jump on pulling this snow away. And then she said yes, which was just great how my daughter was dressed. She had like Cookie Monster pajama pants on and boots and stuff. So we went over there with 2 shovels. And now I'm like, okay, wait a second. This is not me moving snow off the back of the house. This is now me getting physical exercise and spending quality time with my daughter. So I was like, all right, this is fun here. Which then we shoveled down both sides of the house, and then we shoveled it all off the back of the house. The whole time we got to have conversations. And then I was like, when I got home, I told my wife, I'm like, my daughter's a hard worker. Like she was digging from this side, and then I started going down the other side. When I came around, she was like halfway through it, and I was like, wow, she's really, really strong, because this stuff was high, and when you tried to dig it, It wasn't like it was coming off in just like shovelful. You know when it's icy and it breaks off in these big chunks. It was like big chunks of stuff. So I just reframed it, right? Just reframed that this was workout and quality time. And then after that, we got ready to leave. And my daughter, before when we were shoveling, she's like, "Why don't you let me drive your truck?" And I was like, "Drive my truck." She's like, "I drove it before." And I was like, thinking, when did you drive it before, right? Because it's all jacked up in the air. And when we go to leave, she went to go on the passenger side, and I thought you're driving the truck. So now what I did was frame this was like, you know what? One of the things that my wife always said is like, my wife can drive anything. She's like, put me in anything and I could drive it. And that's what I was thinking about when my daughter asked me if she could drive my truck. I'm like, how will I ever give my daughter the experience and have the confidence that my wife has, that my wife can drive anything? She used to drive my big jacked up Hummer all over the place. And like, how can I give my daughter, like, how will she ever get that experience if she never gets a chance to drive a 4-wheel drive truck where there's ice, where there's snow? So I was like, it was a workout, it was quality time, and now it was a life lesson and experience for my daughter. So we went down the roads. I said, like, hit your brakes and like put it in 4-wheel drive and drive around. And I think a lot of parents miss out on that opportunity to give that type of education, you know? Of course, I was like, well, don't slam your brakes when we're going towards the bay or anything like that. So it turns out that if you look at it, instead of looking at things as chores or in the way, or all of a sudden you're like, I don't want to do it, just reframe what is the value, what is the experience, what could the definition be of this whole thing. So yeah, I could feel it in my body from all of that workout. And there's nothing like snow workout, right? It's not like going to the gym and you're just doing an exercise. When you're doing snow, man, you're moving your body in every possible way. You're making sure you don't slip, and like you feel it in every part of your body. So it's a total body workout. If you want this workout, like come on over. I still have some big mounds to the side. You could come and get the Mike A snow removal workout for you. So really awesome day. I hope you're ending your week amazing this Sunday night. I hope you've already done your checklist and you are laser focused for tomorrow to start your week. I'm wishing you an amazing and healthy week, and I will see you tomorrow on the next video. Boom.